it would be tough. I know as you're playing and you're playing well, it was tough for me to see Annika and Lorena leave, because to me they were very competitive, and still after having children, I think they should have played at least till their children went to school. Because I remember picking on Annika. I said, why did you quit? And she said she had accomplished everything she could. And I said, well, I want you to see if you can win now that you've had a baby. Because you change internally as a mother. After I had Ashley, I felt kind of soft. Like I didn't have that killer instinct anymore.
Oh, I don't know.
It kind of, no, I mean, I felt that. No, but I felt it. I felt it right at the very beginning.
Did Ashley take it from you?
Yeah, she did. You all know Ashley. But Ashley was, I mean, when I had her, I thought first of all, after I had her, I was going to retire. And I was young. But I thought, there's no way I can do this. I'm going to have to quit playing golf once I have a baby. But then that desire to play was still there. And so I packed Ashley up and took her with me. And then I had Erin 2 years later. And I packed her up, packed her up and took her with me too. And but it completed me. I mean, I wanted to have children, but I wanted to play golf. And I was lucky enough that I had made enough money that I could we didn't have Smucker's daycare then. So I had to have somebody that could take care of my child so that I could relax on the golf course. That's why I had a full-time nanny with me. We didn't have daycare, so the poor moms that couldn't afford to have a full-time nanny had to wonder who's taking care of my child, because we get to a golf course, the volunteers say, well, we know people will babysit, but you didn't know them. So for women to be able to concentrate and focus totally on what they're doing, knowing their babies with somebody they don't know, they can't. That's tough to do. With Smucker's daycare, they could do that. They can come, take their child. Now they're focused totally on golf, which I always believed in my golf career that when I was inside the ropes, the only thing I could do was play golf. So what was ever happening outside with husbands or children, I didn't think about that. I knew that I was inside the ropes. I focused. I was able to do that. God gave me a little bit of talent in that department, because I can't focus it like anything now. But at that time, when I was with my kids, I was going to be the best mom I could be. When I was with my husband, the best wife I could be. But it was all about golf when I was inside those ropes. So I was able to juggle it, fortunately. But I think when you're younger, you can do that too. But I loved playing golf, loved competing. That's why when Annika and Lorena left, I couldn't understand that. It was really hard for me, as competitive as they were, to just leave the game. I thought for sure they'd say, oh, I can bring my kids. I thought they would say that, and I'll just play for a while. Because the tour really needed them. And, I really hated that they left, because we needed them to stay out on the tour a little bit longer.